Brazil and Norway face each other again in the World Cup after almost 30 years. The last time was in '98 at the World Cup in France. Group stage, Norway won. 2-1, there was that penalty Junior Baiano gave away, remember him? Anyway, by the way, Brazil has never beaten Norway. They're a thorn in our side, but there haven't been that many games, only 4 matches, 2 wins for Norway and 2 draws. But first, let's see how these two teams are coming into this round of 16 match. Well, while the Brazilian team has been having a more solid tournament with more possession and better defense, Norway has been scoring more goals, but without as much dominance as the Brazilian team. In the group stage, Brazil drew with Morocco 1-1. After being down 1-0, Brazil managed to recover and tie the game, which was a very tough match. Then there were 2 slightly easier games, right? Haiti and Scotland, 2 victories, both 3-0 with absolute dominance from the Brazilian team and Vinicius Jr. playing really well. Norway, on the other hand, beat Iraq 4-1. A much easier game, right? Iraq isn't really that much of a powerhouse. Then there was a really tough match, a great game against Senegal, a 3-2 victory. And in the last game of the group stage, they faced France, Norway and France. We thought it was going to be a great match and it was fun. 4-1 for France, a victory, a defeat for the Norwegians. But Norway played with their reserve team. They were already qualified, so it was just a routine match, but still, they conceded 4 goals. Well, so let's look at the numbers. The Norwegian team has an average of 2.5 goals per game, which is higher than Brazil's average of 2.25. It's very close, but the Norwegian team has needed fewer chances to score than the Brazilian team. In the 4 matches they've played so far, Norway has needed 5.38 shots to score a goal and 2.63 shots on target, you know, those shots that go towards the goal to score. Meanwhile, Brazil has needed 6 shots and 2.8 shots on target to score, an average that's a bit worse than Norway's. Other data that clearly show how Norway is more efficient than Brazil, more direct than Brazil, are the numbers for ball possession and passes. Brazil has an average of 51.75% ball possession, while Norway has 46.75%, less possession but more objectivity when it comes to scoring goals. In addition, Brazil made about 2,395 passes with a success rate of 90.40%. Norway, on the other hand, made fewer passes, 1,759, with a slightly higher success rate of 86%. Brazil is ahead in that aspect. Brazil also has a better success rate with crosses. In 4 matches, there are 18.3 crosses per game with an average success rate of 28.8%. Norway has a better average with fewer crosses, 13 in total, and an average success rate of 36.5%. They're more accurate. Brazil also shows better numbers in penetrations. They have a 70.9% success rate in 687 attempts. Norway, on the other hand, has 616 attempts with a success rate of 65.2%. 97%. Another favorable statistic for Brazil is the number of goals conceded and forced errors. So far, Brazil has conceded only 2 goals in the competition in the matches against Morocco and Japan. Norway, on the other hand, has not. Norway has conceded goals in every match. That's 8 goals conceded. Norway's defense has been breached a lot. The Brazilian defense has also been more combative than Norway's, right? The team led by Carlo Ancelotti has so far forced 37 mistakes from their opponents, while the team led by Ståle Solbakken, Norway's coach, has forced mistakes on 33 occasions. To finish, here's a very interesting statistic, okay? Both Brazil and Norway have scored all their goals in the competition from inside the box. In all 4 matches, they've only scored goals from inside the box. And the goals conceded, right? Brazil conceded both of theirs from outside the box, from shots taken outside the box. As for Norway, 7 out of the 8 goals they conceded were scored from inside the box. These are interesting stats that show it's going to be a close game and tell us a bit about how this match might play out. Round of 16 between Brazil and Norway, Sunday, 5 p.m. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe, leave your like, and also read the full article here on the Lance website, alright? We'll stop here. See you next time.